Everyone talks about discipline. Wake up early, work harder, stay focused. But if discipline is so powerful, why does it feel so hard? Why do we know what we should do, but still avoid doing it? The truth is simple. Your brain is not designed for discipline. Your brain is designed for survival. Thousands of years ago, humans lived in dangerous environments. Food was rare, energy was precious, every action mattered. So the brain developed one simple rule: save energy whenever possible. In other words, your brain prefers the easy option. That's why sitting on the couch feels better than going to the gym. That's why scrolling your phone feels easier than studying. Your brain isn't trying to ruin your life. It's just trying to protect your energy. But in the modern world, this ancient system creates a problem. Because today, the biggest rewards often come from difficult actions. Building a business, learning a skill, training your body, creating something meaningful. All of these require effort, and effort triggers resistance. When you try to do something difficult, your brain sends signals. Maybe later. You're tired. You deserve a break. These thoughts feel real, but they are often just mental shortcuts. Your brain is looking for the fastest path to comfort. There is another reason discipline feels hard. Your brain loves instant rewards. When you eat sugar, check social media, or watch short videos, your brain releases dopamine. Dopamine is the chemical of pleasure and motivation. It tells your brain, do this again. The problem is that many important things in life do not give instant rewards. Studying takes weeks before results appear. Exercise takes months before you see change. Building something meaningful can take years. So your brain compares two options. Option 1, scroll your phone and feel good now. Option 2, work hard and maybe feel good later. Most of the time, the brain chooses the first one. This is why discipline feels like a constant battle. You are fighting against your brain's natural wiring. But here is the interesting part. Discipline is not about being stronger than your brain. It's about working with it. The most disciplined people are not superhuman. They simply build systems that make the right actions easier. For example, instead of relying on motivation, they remove distractions. Instead of forcing themselves to work for hours, they start with small tasks. Instead of chasing huge goals, they build tiny habits. Because small actions are easier for the brain to accept. Once you start, something surprising happens. Momentum appears. Your brain begins to adapt. What once felt difficult becomes normal. Going to the gym stops feeling like torture. Working on your goals stops feeling impossible. This is how discipline actually grows. Not through pressure, but through repetition. Each small action trains your brain. It slowly learns a new rule. Effort leads to progress. Progress feels good. And when that happens, discipline becomes easier. Not because the work changed, but because your brain changed. So if discipline feels hard for you, you're not broken. You're human. Your brain is simply following ancient survival rules. But the good news is this. Those rules can be retrained. Start small. Start messy. Start imperfect. Because discipline doesn't begin with perfection. It begins with one small action. And that single action can slowly change your entire life.